Put your hands together for Cole Klayman, everybody.
It's good to be here. Before I start, okay, I know who I am, okay? I look like the guy in the wheelchair from Family Guy. If he stood up, that type, just, hey, beat her, that type of vibe, miss, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm actually from Silver Lake, born and raised. I grew up right up the street. Anybody from Silver Lake? Yeah. Really? Yeah, that's great. I don't know if you know this. They don't even let guys who look like me move to Silver Lake anymore. Not chill. It's not it. Not what we're looking for. I actually live at home with my parents. Anybody else here live at home with their parents? Okay, we got a couple losers. The rest of us, what is this? A fucking intervention going on here? Yeah, I live at home with my parents, I know you guys are like, we know. You look like you drink a lot of milk, that's... I got one of those two-parent income fridges. I'm not gonna not take advantage of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, living at home, it definitely does take a toll on your dating life, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's any woman who put on her vision board that she wants to, take a seat in my race car bed. I don't know if that's what you guys are doing, but you deal with it. But ladies, I'm trying to figure you guys out, but it's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. I think we admit that, you know what I mean? Like, let me get this straight, okay? A woman won't sleep with you if you live with your parents, but she will sleep with you if you live with your wife? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I'm struggling, okay? Yeah, I know I got, domestic terrorist vibes, but I'm actually pretty progressive, okay? In fact, I am so progressive that I decided to ditch the whole get 2 ribs removed to suck my own dick thing. And I decided to get 4 removed so I could eat my own ass, okay? Yeah! Take our power back, fellas. Yeah. It's called a rusty buffet, and it tastes awful. Yeah. Let me know when you've given yourself a hickey and pink eye, sir. I don't know. Until then, I don't think we're equals. I don't know. No, but there are things that I believe, that I can't necessarily prove as fact, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like any guy who wears Sperry boat shoes has also had sex with someone who's asleep. I just feel that way. You can't necessarily convince me otherwise. Like for these preppy, college frat kids, having unprotected sex just means that they didn't have anybody on lookout. That's what that is. All right. That's about the time when I know I might lose them. That was planned. That wasn't just spontaneous. Are we sick of British people yet, or do we still have to pretend to like these guys? Am I the only one? I mean, come on, let's be honest. You know what I mean? They make fun of us. They're like arrogant. They think they're better than us, but they're silly. There are British people walking around right now. Like, oh, yes, my penis doesn't work, but that's absolutely smashing. Like, are you fucking kidding? Okay, look, I know, we're not sophisticated Americans. I understand that, but at least some of us are good looking. Okay, at least some of us see the sun every now and again. There is one British guy that I really love, though. I'm sure you guys do too as well. Action star Jason Statham. Yeah, he's a real legend. I'm actually working on a couple characters based on him. Okay, the first one is adjacent Statham. Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, I never do quite stop the bad guy, but I'm always just in the room next door, Just look to the right, look to the left of him, That was the cute one. Let's get into the other one that I like a little better. This is Jason Statham if he was trans, and instead of Jason Statham, his name was Jason They Them, okay? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm a barista. And if I had hair, it would probably be blue. That type of... listen here, either you start calling me a woman, or I'm gonna have to be the man. You know, that's that type of. Yeah, you guys are. Oh. So I'm going to therapy now. I'm doing that. Yeah, I know I didn't anticipate. I fought it. For a while. But nobody wants to, I don't look like the type of guy, but nobody wants to hear, about depression from a meathead. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be like, yeah, sometimes I don't feel so good either, sometimes it's not so good for me, Shit, Yeah, I was having like panic attacks, you know what I mean? It never happened to me, I'm sure many of us do, but it was like some Tony Soprano shit. We've seen The Sopranos, you know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm just, in the green room before a show, I'm fine, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I can't fucking breathe. Oh shit, I got this new bit, but it's a little fucking racist. I don't know if I can like it, Chrissy. Yeah, it's, but when you start having kind of, problems mentally, for whatever reason, all of your normal friends who are completely fine, they've read every book, they know every technique, they're gonna tell you, they're like, well, have you tried the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method? You're like, what's that? They're like, well, when you're having a panic episode, look for 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear. You're like, all right. All right. That's great. But that's a little easier in theory than it is in practice, right? I mean, like, I'm just freaking the fuck out. I'm just like, chair, light, black guy. He's like, the fuck you just say? I'm like, angry black guy. Now I'm really freaking the fuck out. Thank you, guys. Give it up for Max.
Keep it going for Cole Klayman, everybody.